I want to thank Mr. Baker for being so supportive of my content on YouTube and Twitter. And Mr. Baker, you have been awesome. You've just been helping me spread the word of things like Totenpass, and I really appreciate that. So Mr. Baker also has a Totenpass himself. He has shown it on Twitter, and it's a perfect example of what Totenpass can be used for. It looks like he has put very important special moments of his life onto the Totenpass because it's right next to this wedding album. And, I'm kind of assuming that the photos from the wedding are on the Totenpass as well, which is awesome. And I just think it's beautiful. So thank you for sharing that. And the other thing I wanted to say is that he sent me a tip. And when I say tip, I just mean a piece of information that I could use in the video that I'm making now about the cloud and how the cloud isn't always something that you can rely on. So this screenshot that he sent me, it's from Western Digital, which is a company that uses hardware and software and services, and they are saying that Western Digital continues, I'm just going to read it. Digital continues to evaluate and improve our hardware, software, services as security standards evolve. As a result, we have determined it is necessary to end support for prior generations of MyCloud OS, including MyCloud OS 3. You should act now to protect your content. So they go on to say that, April 15th, this prior generations will end, and that this person's device, assuming it's Mr. Baker, is not compatible with security updates that are only available for MyCloud, blah, blah, blah. Basically what they're saying is they're making a recommendation to back up the device that you're using, disconnect it, and protect it with a strong, unique password. Now, to me, that's pretty scary. Then they're doing some we can give you a 20% out discount, to get an eligible device, which basically, to me, that doesn't really matter. I mean, you may not have received this information in time. You may not have the means or access to do that. Whatever you have on this device that you thought was permanent and never going away is now at severe existential risk of being gone forever. So that is a perfect example. I couldn't think of a better example to use Totenpass. Now, obviously, Totenpass is somewhat limited in its space of what you can use it for. It's only a gig or two, but you can get more than one. And, if you just would concentrate on your most important files, your most important documents and photos, kind of cherry pick them, at least you would have some of them backed up in a way that would never go away. So, this would be a kind of a supplemental solution to your entire hard drive or whatever that you stored everything on just being at risk. So I think just using the Totenpass as a short-term kind of interim, solution to getting all your information on something like Totenpass would work out. And I think that's why Totenpass released this beta version, just to get it out as soon as possible so that people could start doing that and start thinking that way. So this is a great use for Totenpass. It's a new case for gold. Actually, it's an old case, but this is the Jim Rickards book. That's so good. It's a new one, it's old, but it works out. So that's the Totenpass. You could put your photos on there. Do it. Thank you, Mr. Baker.